Hello. Today we have a pretty high-end wind risk, especially across portions in the Mid-Atlantic. Mainly, we have pretty much widespread damaging wind potential over a really large area stretching from Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas, points all the way up north, extending into Pennsylvania, New Jersey, even into New York. This is mainly maximized where you see the moderate risk, and this is wind-driven. Few tornadoes especially can be ruled out initially. Um, I'm just not 200% really with it. Um, I think there's gonna be at least a few tornadoes. I think intensity really is really uncertain due to really storm modes. Really, I think there's a chance it goes upscale pretty quickly. We'll get to that in a minute, but large 40, 30%. Then in there you have a 45%, and where you have that moderate risk, you have a 45 hatched. And then, as well, we also have 50% hail. I'm not really banking on much hail production. Also, out to the west, we also have 5%, 15%, 15 hatched. Looks like another supercell day over there. So, we'll take a look right now at water vapor. Water vapor, pretty much that classic, really ring of fire pattern out west. And we have multiple disturbances really coming out the Pacific and traversing the Rockies, and that's pretty much where we can get several rounds of severe thunderstorms, really. And some of these troughs are a little bit more potent in nature, especially this one. We have a few embedded short waves, really. We have like two of them, actually. And you have that main vortex sailing all the way back into the Ohio Valley. That's going to impinge east, and it's going to shift east, and that's going to impinge into the northeast. And we have a broad, strong flow of loft, and that's just going to punch right into the Mid-Atlantic come this afternoon. Also, we're watching a system that's going to be right now heading to the Pacific Northwest right now. See that moisture coming in. I think that's going to be another potent day. It's going to be mainly further to the east over into the Ozarks, potentially further north. Who knows right now? I think it's sort of up in the air of placement. But that's going to be for another video. But for now, we'll take a look at soundings. Take a look at South Blacksburg, or I think so, yeah, around that area. And see those dry mid levels already? That's pretty much where we have pretty much a good sign, really. Instability is kind of meager, but I think with surface heating and convection really downstream, once we see, I think we could probably already see yeah, surface flow is pretty much all the way back into Indiana, but we have a southerly flow. I don't know what that northerlies, but we're going through the south. Kind of the same deal. Low level inversion. Surfacing is definitely going to be needed. And take a look at. So you have some lingering cloud cover right now. That's going to a little bit inhibit really on overall surfacing, but it's not going to be that bad. Moving over to the coast. Kind of same deal. Nothing too crazy with these soundings, really. Nothing groundbreaking. Okay. Nothing. Although moist layer, that's kind of shallow. Hopefully that little flow backs a little bit. We get something. We'll have to see. But go 500 millibars again. Surface loads for the north. It's a secondary surface load, but it's pretty easy with what's going on today. Broad trough, several embedded short waves, pretty much the main one, over the Ohio Valley. That's just going to shift east with time, and it's going to be initiation. It's going to be coming in probably late morning, early afternoon, over in Kentucky, West Virginia. We're already seeing actually some storms begin to pop up actually, so that's going to be interesting. When it comes to tornado potential, my eyes last night were on West Virginia. I think West Virginia was a pretty easy target. I think Kentucky as well, Tennessee maybe. Yeah, that low level jet pretty much pumping in that moisture. It's gonna back with time. That little jet's gonna persist, and that's gonna be definitely favorable, really, for a few tornadoes. Probably make it a little bit of a corridor, really. The thumbnail for maximize tornado potentialist, if I do. But I'm guessing to be probably from Tennessee extending northward into Pennsylvania, where we see really where that low jet axis will be. I do figure upscale growth is going to occur pretty quickly, just because it's not going to be weakly forced. It's going to be pretty strongly forced. I'm not out here really banking on but if there is a discrete supercell, that's pretty much where all the little shear is. Can't really rule out a strong tornado or two. Well, those little low photographs, those are definitely favorable. Cut and dry. So that's sort of how it is. But go 12Z for. See that. And strong destabilization really occurs. Accelerated values over 2,000 joules per kilogram. That's gonna be good. I'll have to pull up pivotal. We'll get some soundings. I had the MC ahead of the QLCS. We'll see. Really. Yeah, when I checked yesterday, it was pretty high end. Really, it's at least for the region. Substantial mid-level dry air. That's gonna aid with downward momentum, fire evaporational cooling, get greater negative buoyancy as a result, and I do think there is overmixing, so we're just gonna pull a year because I think it's gonna be more realistic. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much as high as we're really gonna get. Mid-level dry air, pretty substantial. I think it's gonna be even more instability than what they're showing. We'll see. But we're gonna see mixed dark K values well over 2,000 joules per kilogram, I'm betting. And substantial, really mid-level dry air. That's gonna pretty much allow really for some robust downdrafts, and that's sort of what happens. And I think low level flow 2 be pretty much parallel, really, to where linear segments are going to be orientated to the line segments. If it's parallel to low level flow, I think you could probably see some brief circulations, see some weak tornadoes, numerous of them, but we'll have to see about that. For now, again, the threat is probably going to persist, especially further south. Believe it or not, going to the evening is actually not bad. I'll take a look at that real quick. With 1Z. We'll just take a look at what's going on down there. Yeah, I love having some low level convective inhibition, but we're pretty much chilling. Really aloft. Kind of stable lapse rates, but I don't know if it's really going to be there. I don't know why there has that little bit of a mid-level inversion. I don't think that's gonna happen. So that's sort of what happens. But for now, I think that's gonna end up doing that. We'll take a look at West Virginia. We'll take some soundings earlier in the day. It's a little bit all over the place, but that's sort of. We'll take a sounding, and yeah, I'm not too shocked. We can take a look at 0 to 1 kilometer storm. Pretty much maximized. We're going all the way from Tennessee all the way north into Pennsylvania, really. And that's how it is. And I don't know what to say. Pretty high end setup today for region standards, and that's how it is.